What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction. Newest episode of Tokyo Revengers, excuse me, Jesus. Already off to a rough start with the pronunciation. Episode 7 of Season 3. Bro, these past 2 episodes have been depressing as fuck. Can we please catch a W? Can we please fucking catch one dub, please? I'm begging you. This is getting really rough at this point to be able to fucking just watch this because it's just L after L after L. Like, I don't know what is going on, dude. I feel like there's going to be a turning point at some point. And it might be this episode, or it might be even after this. Like, we might just keep taking fucking L's. Like, I really don't know, but it's making me feel like there has to be some sort of turning point to where we actually get some sort of progress or a W for our side. I mean, it's got to happen at some point because this whole season so far, through the Tenjiku arc, it's been L after L. Like, we just lost Emma. Draken and Mikey are a fucking shell right now. Like, they're not with their gang. You know, they can't lead them to the battle that they might be getting ready to take place with Tenjiku because Mikey's a fucking wreck. Same with Draken, and we saw that through last episode and seeing maybe how this might be the first, I guess, situation or shockwave of aggression from Draken. Not really aggression, but just like him dealing with his emotions because he loved Emma as well. And, you know, is forced to accept this now or deal with it. Because it seems like she's unsavable until Takemichi said some wild shit at the end where he was like, Chifu, I'm gonna save Baji and Emma. And I'm like, okay, you can do that? And he's like, I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. I'm like, all right, we're just fucking throwing shit out to fucking, like, just see if it sticks to the wall. I don't know. I mean, that hypes me up for sure, like, if that's actually possible, but, like, it hasn't been in the past, so I don't know. It just is weird that it just came out of nowhere like that. But back to the Draken and Mikey thing, like with them, obviously we saw them have like a little scuffle. Not even really a scuffle because Mikey didn't even do anything. But Draken was just like getting his pent up frustration out and beating on Mikey because he's like, what the fuck did you make this gang for? I thought we made this so we could protect everybody, all of our friends, all of our loved ones, all of our, you know, whoever. And he just goes down the list like Pa's fucking locked up, Kazutora got locked up, Baji's dead, now Emma's dead. Who the fuck's next, Mikey? What the fuck? So he's getting all this frustration out, and this might be like the first catalyst to, I guess, like they're kind of falling out because apparently in the present timeline, Mikey held Izuna closer in regard in terms of trust and respect than Draken. And this might be the catalyst to that becoming a reality. So I really hope, even though, like, because we saw at the end of the last episode, we're about to go to this port and have this showdown and I guess try our best to fucking actually defeat Izuna and Kisaki. I don't know how the fuck that's gonna go, but we'll see, I guess. But someone after this, or maybe Mikey doesn't end up pulling up himself and there's some crazy plot twist, but someone needs to be by his side and be his emotional support. And I think it's Takemichi, because you know, you have the facts that Izuna is trying to slip his way in to become that emotional support. And you know from all the information that you've learned, what I've just said, he holds in the present timeline Izuna more trust than Draken. That is a huge telltale that you need to fucking be by his side and be the more trustworthy person and a valid emotional support rather than Izuna. Because Izuna is just doing it off of Kisaki's orders because Kisaki's trying to make his own Toman. And because Izuna doesn't mind being used by Kisaki for these plans. So they're basically just both manipulating Mikey, and that's how we got that present that we saw recently. So someone needs to be there for my boy, bro. Like, someone, like, do not let Izuna slip in. Like, we've already lost Emma where we could have, like, gotten her out of the way or done something differently. Like, who knows? The list goes on and on what we could have done differently. But please, like, start realizing, like, what's the next move. Like, don't let Izuna slip in and fucking get into Mikey's ear, please. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got for the pre-episode discussion. Let's get into the episode. I don't know what to fucking expect at this point. I really hope we catch a dub or something, some sort of dub, some sort of info, like something to give us the upper hand at least once, man. Like, please. So let's get into it. If you guys enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe for new, hit that notification bell so the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Episode 7, Season 3, Tokyo Revengers. Okay, this is the port, 9:55 p.m. We will change history. Tokyo's top hoodlums? Shinjuku speed demons. So this is why he had blood on him and shit. Bro, he fucked all of them up by himself. This is why he has blood on him. He just steps on him. This guy's crazy. They are expected to be there at 10 o'clock. I mean, look, they have their whole fucking gang and all of these big heavy hitters, including these apparent top hoodlums of Shinjuku. And they just beat the shit out of them to fucking make them realize, like, you're not gonna fuck with us. So you should probably be under us. I'm assuming they're trying to recruit them or just teach them a lesson. That's Takamichi's like old childhood friend, so he seems to have even more respect than some of these other people. Yeah, ex-Toman, that was Mucho's vice captain. Well, yeah, that's essentially what the fuck it is. And okay, Hanma's there, so Hanma wasn't Kisaki's double. Learned that much. Why are the Hayatani brothers? Are they the only ones that are in a like a black outfit? So this is all of the S62. So yeah, they've known each other for a long time. See, he has like his own morals and stuff that he realizes, but the fact that he respects him so much, he's willing to he's like, all right, if this is the route you want to take, I will follow you. The adult underworld. This dude Izuna is insane. These are fucking kids, man. Like they're younger than me. They're like, most of them are, the oldest they are probably 18, 19 years old. And these motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They're ready to take on Yakuza. That Hayatani brother on the left sounds like fucking Connie. That might be Connie from AOT. That voice actor. Are we about to hear their bikes? Mm-hmm. Why are y'all scared? Why are y'all scared? You have so many more fucking like heavy hitters, like fucking, like look at them, they're all excited, but you have a lot of fucking just regular members too. What the hell are y'all worried about? Okay, alright. Making y'all look pretty badass right now. I really hope this isn't another fucking L. And Takamichi, since you didn't say anything badass to hype them up before y'all left, you better say some conviction shit now that you're facing Tenjiku. That's all I'm saying. Please, for the love of God. Please. Turn the tide. Okay, exactly what I was saying in the pre-episode discussion. There needs to be a turning point. Can we please catch a dub? I like the title of this episode. But don't disappoint me. Don't let me fucking down. Don't tease me like that. Tokyo Revengers soundtrack is also top tier. I love this shit. I love it. Ooh, that guitar? Nah, this is tough. Yeah, this man's just like a cat, bro. He's like, I can't be down there with the peasants. Fuck y'all. Bro, if you had a sniper, you could just shoot him in the fucking head right now. Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what I was worried about. That must be something, yeah, something they only know about in the Vicious Generation. Something they must have done like in their like training days or that like reform school or something. Start with an one-on-one. Interesting. Yeah, they know that they're fucking in shambles right now. Bro, you still got bandages and shit on. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. All right, I respect that. Go ahead, Payon. Go ahead. This shit is wild. This is some real gang shit, yo, for real. Oh! One punch! Go ahead, Payon. Oh my god, rock this shit. So how do we move on? Does he just stay as like the one that's fighting and then they bring up somebody else? Yo, Takamichi, you really a leader right now for Toman. Like, you are in the act, bro. This is wild. Like, do not disappoint your fucking men. So far, so good. Let's keep it going. God damn, that shit was wild, bro. Okay, I agree. Let's. How are we gonna do that though? Okay, I want to see it. Oh fuck! Here we go. Okay, nice little headbutt. All right, and he stood up. You didn't get fallen back. I like that. That's progress. Oh my god, Payon, go ahead, bro. Yo, yeah, pay attention to your own fight. Oh, Hakai ain't want to be fucked with either. He loves that move. Punch their shit into the ground. Oh, go ahead, Angry. Oh, man's doing karate or some shit, dude. Yeah, dude, that's what I said. Like, as soon as I saw them all posted here, I was like, bro, there's a huge fucking, just a huge amount of like regular soldiers in their gang. Even if they're not all that talented or all that good at fighting, like the numbers is still, it still plays a factor. I really hope you stay true to your word. He seems convinced of it. That he's also capable of time traveling. Does it work the same way though? Does he have to like shake somebody's hand? Like, who the fuck is it if that's the case? Or like, how does his work? We've never seen Hisaki in the act of fucking time traveling. Dude, Payon is going the fuck in. My man's just looked like he was about to go Super Saiyan with those red eyes. Oh my god, dude, Payon is the fucking guy, man. Damn right he is. Oh, someone's coming in that's gonna actually be able to stand up to him. Oh, he's in himself. He's been fucking everybody else up. Of course it's a kick, right? Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Oh, dude, that was crazy. Good. Yeah, because he was the one that was really putting in the work and like hyping everybody else up. That just completely changed the flow and like the atmosphere. This is the reform school. right? Yeah. Mucho. No, that was Mochi. That's Mucho, I think. Oh my god. Look how much taller that dude is, too. He's gonna just whoop the fuck out of him. They're about to start getting involved, too. Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, GP wants his get back. Oh, go ahead. Yo. Oh my god, why is everybody else in the show more hyped than Takemichi, bro? God damn. I would really love to see Takemichi do some wild ass shit like this. Shifuyu, Payon, fucking Hakai, they all be hyping me up, bro. Shit, wild. Childhood friend. What are you gonna do? We got our own little battles with everybody, bro. We got Angry and one of the Tiny Brothers. We got Mucho and Itopi, fucking Shifuyu and Mochi. Like, oh, Coco. You motherfucker. He sure is playing the role. He was the only one that stood up against it. There's lingerings of him wanting to like somehow help Izuna and stop him from becoming this vicious thing that he is, but at the end of the day he's gonna listen to him because he respects him. And if he doesn't listen to him, then Izuna would probably just beat his ass. Be like, alright, I don't need you anymore. Oh shit. I feel like he's just trying to look out for Inopi. Like, he doesn't want him to fucking die today, because obviously they're completely outnumbered and outclassed. So he's just trying to protect his friend. Oh, who was that he just mentioned? What? What's going on there? There's just some deeper shit going on there with them. What? It ends? No way. That felt like 10 minutes, bro. There's no way. Wow. Damn, bro. I was really getting into that because we're finally having this fucking actual showdown. Like, damn. That shit was hype as fuck. The ending was out the cut, man. Damn it. Alrighty, guys. What another amazing episode of Tokyo Revengers. Showdown has begun. And it is a fucking showdown for sure. We are severely outclassed. We are severely outnumbered. And it's not looking like a sure victory, that's for sure. It's not looking like we're just going to win, okay? But it doesn't also look like it's going to be an immediate defeat yet. You know, from Tenjiku's perspective and like Izuna and everybody else that's like confronting us from that gang that's in front of us right now, they think it's going to be easy because of how outnumbered and outclassed that we are. But we still have some good fucking, you know, key players on our side, even though we've gotten, you know, they've taken care of most of our real heavy hitters, Mikey, Draken, Mitsuya, all of them, right? But we still got Hakai, we got fucking Payon, who I don't think we've ever seen really go in like that this whole show, and he just comes in like he's a fucking, literally like a beast, like a Super Saiyan. My man's eyes turned red at one point from the animation. because of how like just much rage he was producing. Like, you know what I'm saying, that was a nice little touch that the animation did, just to show how much of a problem he was and how much, you know, motivation he was, or how much momentum he was giving the side of Toman. And that first punch on fucking Madarame, the fucking 9th leader of Black Dragon, like, dude, that shit, I wasn't expecting him to come out hot like that. Like, I knew Payon has been in this game for a long time. Like, he's been a part of Toman since the beginning, pretty much. He's definitely respected, but I didn't know he was gonna come out like that, dude. That shit was fucking, whew, that shit got me going. So that's what pretty much initially starts the battle. And before we even get to the Toman showing up and actually starting the showdown, in the beginning of the episode, we just see Tenjiku kind of reacting and dealing with some top hoodlums of some certain city or something that I think they were either just trying to teach a lesson to, like, we're not ones to be fucked with, take us seriously, or they were like trying to show them that you have no say, you can't say no. If you do, you're going to die. Like, trying to recruit them type thing. I don't know, maybe just because, like, apparently they're all top hoodlums, so that would be a good, you know, addition to Tenjiku, if they're actually useful and they actually submit, which they're trying to make them do, if that's what their objective is to recruit them. But they could have just been trying to prove a point and just show them that, yo, Tenjiku's not one to be fucked with. We're gonna fuck your shit up whether you like it or not. So that's pretty much the first part of the episode. And then also seeing like the Vicious Generation like have a bunch of conversation around, is Toman gonna show up, is Toman not gonna show up, blah 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 blah. And then they finally do show up, and you see truly at the grand scale of things, once it zooms out a little bit, how truly outnumbered we are. There's a lot more of like just regular members in Tenjiku, but they also do have a lot more heavy hitters, key players, really strong individuals. You know, like their elites are all still there. You know, everyone from the Vicious Generation, they're the big four of Tenjiku, they're all here. Whereas on our side, we're missing our commander, we're missing our vice commander, we're missing two of our captains, or no, all of our captains, because our 5th captain is on the other side. 3rd division is still vacant. We only have Takemichi. That's like our only fucking like elite member in our gang right now. Besides vice captains and stuff, we got Chifu, we got Hakai, we got Angry. They're all vice captains. So that's what made it seem like, oh yeah, this is gonna be an easy dub for Tenjiku. But don't sleep on Hakai, all of them, like Chifu, and then shit, Payon. I was not expecting him to go out like that. Like, I swear to God, that shit was lit as fuck. Until obviously Izuna finally comes up and, you know, he's like, all right, get the fuck out the way. Let me handle this shit. One kick, just like Mikey. Of course, the kick looked fucking crazy in itself. And he's just, it looks like he's knocked out now. So that completely killed their momentum for a second, and it kind of shocked everybody, and there was silence for a second, and then everybody starts to continue fighting. And then we're starting to see, I guess, kind of 1v1s, or just like, you know, big key player versus key player on each side start to face each other. So it looks like we might have, you know, we jump in between like each battle. You know, we got Chifu and Mochi. Chifu wants that fucking get back. We got we were about to have Inupi and Mucho, but it looks like now we're about to have Inupi and Coco, because they're having some varying different beliefs on, you know, what they want to do for both of them. Because Coco is trying to convince Inupi to join Tenjiku, probably to protect him and make sure that he doesn't die, or, you know, it's probably in his best interest, or he's just trying to be a good friend and make sure that he stays safe, because if he doesn't want to do that, then you're going to fucking get hurt or potentially even die, which Coco probably doesn't want. And then there's some stuff talking, you know, that they were talking about at the end there, where Inupi was saying that I'm not Akane or something like that, which is that, does that mean Coco is has been for a long time like seeing Inupi as somebody else that maybe passed away, like, I don't know, Inupi's older brother or Coco's older brother, like it has to be somebody that is not with us anymore. I feel like that's what that's alluding to. Like, Coco can't seem to accept that Inupi is not that person or something like that. I don't know. But that's definitely leading into some more background information on those two as a whole and their history, which I'm assuming we're going to get more into next episode, since that was a cliffhanger. So we got that fight, and then we have Takemichi and the rest of his friends trying to just get to Kisaki instead of trying to fight their way through everybody. It's best to just try and get to him as soon as possible, if they can even do that, because this man's is like a fucking hawk on like a fucking crane or some shit in the shipyard. So we'll see if they actually are able to do that, but it seems like we're getting, you know, each fight kind of, you know, played out, like, or set up at least, like Chifu, Mochi, Inupi Koko, Angry, and one of the Hayatani brothers, and then there's probably going to be some more too, between, you know, like key player versus key player on each side of the gang. I'm excited to see the rest of this shit play out, man. Like that was getting me hyped up, just seeing like TOMAN like fucking do their fucking thing, and it you know, it kicked in all of a sudden and reminded me, like, god damn, dude, like everybody else in the show besides Takemichi is a fucking badass and stands on business, dude. Like Shifu ran past Takemichi and his friends to fucking get in between them and fight Mochi and land that first blow, because he was like, nah, hold up, I owe that motherfucker a goddamn punch and an ass beating, because of the last time I saw him, he did that to me. So that's what I'm talking about. Every time I see like some shit like that, and then like pay on with that opening punch, I'm like, god damn, like these motherfuckers are really badass. Why can't Takemichi just learn a thing or two from them, work out a little bit, and then do the same fucking thing? I am surprised enough that when he first went in and, you know, declared the signal to charge in, and they're all running in, he headbutts somebody, probably some just regular soldier of Tenjiku, and he actually didn't fall or anything. Obviously he was like, oh, that hurts, but like, bro, he didn't fall, and he landed a headbutt. Good hit. I'll take it, dude. I'll fucking take it, okay? I'll take it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got, and excited to see this. Oh yeah, and we're seeing, speaking of fights setting up, seems like there's about to be one between Takemichi and his childhood friend Kaku, who seems to, because remember, he was the only one that really stood up and voiced his opinion on what was about to happen to Emma, and, you know, he didn't agree with murder at all. And Izuno was like, don't worry, it's good, it's all fine, shut the fuck up, like, it's happening. So it seems that Kaku is one to just listen to Izuno because he believes in him and he respects him, and he has for a long time. So this is like his, you know, new, like, you know, association with, like, I will follow this guy to the ends of the earth. So no matter what he doesn't agree with, he'll eventually just go along with it, even though deep inside himself he doesn't agree with it. So that's where Takemichi is starting to notice, like, you didn't really actually want this war to fucking start, did you? Like, did you know about Emma? And he's like he admits yes, but he didn't also go in deeper and say, I was the one, like, I was somebody that, like, opposed it. He didn't say that. It's not the time to, obviously, because they're about to face off. And it's also like, if he did say that, he would be admitting that Takemichi is right, because Takemichi is right now, like, pressuring him, like, you didn't want this, right? Like, you know, you can't be agreeing with all this stuff, right? Like, and then, you know, Kaku's like, yo, shut up, like, this is not the time for that, like, you don't know what you're talking about, because he, at the end of the day, no matter what he doesn't want to accept, like, he's gonna follow and listen to Izuno. But I feel like deep down, since he also deep down doesn't want to do certain things and doesn't agree with certain things that Izuno and this gang as a whole is doing, he wants something better for Izuno. He wants Izuno to get out of this, like, darkness, which Mikey has been in, but in a different way. Mikey has been in this darkness from, like, self-wallowing depression and not being able to accept anything that's happened to his founding members and his close friends, his brother, and now his sister. You know, he's been, it just seems like his, like, this hole is getting deeper and deeper for him, whereas Izuno, he also experienced that, but he relished in it, like, he, like, how do I say it, like absorbed all of that and like made it like a positive, not a positive thing, but how do I explain it, bro? It's like he's accepting the darkness and becoming this, like, sick, vicious person, really, because we can already see signs of narcissism for him wanting only the love of Shinichiro for himself, and everybody else, for that matter, you can die. So there's signs of narcissism. He's been through a lot as a kid. He went to reform school. He went to a foster home. His mom completely left him and his sister. Him and his sister got separated. He was never visited by either of them or any of his real family. So that's where a lot of this stems from, you know? He's continuing down a path of just complete, like, violence, it seems like. And, you know, as he just mentioned in the beginning of the episode, like we're like, he's taking Tenjiku into the adult world of the underground. Like, who gives a fuck if it's Yakuza? Who gives a fuck who it is, who else it is? Like, he don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are kids we're talking about. Like, most of them are, you know, most of the regular soldiers are probably like 16, 17, like same age as like Takemichi and some of the others in Toman. But a lot of these other older cats, not that much older, but like they just reached the age of like adulthood, you know, 18, 19 years old. Maybe some of them are 20, but like around 18, 19, like Mucho just turned 18, as he mentioned in that interrogation episode with Takemichi and Coco and Inupi. So, you know, they're going down a true path of like the underground and like violence and whatnot. So I feel like Kaku low-key wants to like help Izuna to steer away from that, but he doesn't know how because he's not in a powerful position to. And at the end of the day, what Izuna says goes, and he's too afraid to truly disagree or oppose something in a very, very strong, passionate form, because either he'll get kicked out of the gang or Izuna will just cast him aside, and maybe he's too afraid of that separation. So we got a lot of good stuff this episode. That was fucking hype as shit. I'm excited for the next one and continue to see how this showdown plays out, and hopefully we actually catch a dub, because this fucking episode title was literally Tide's Turn or something like that, where I was just saying like, yo, something needs to change. There needs to be a turning point. So yeah, I'm very excited for the next episode. That was a good one, man. If you guys enjoyed the reaction, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.